What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Fans Hobby and Chosen Prime holiday exclusive Machine Wave, or their version of a Masterpiece Scale Machine Wars Soundwave. So yes, this is a re-deco of the previous figure they did, the previous exclusive Huntsman, which is a version of Stalker. And the original toy was also a redeco of Stalker, so it is accurate. And this was actually from KB Toy Store back in the day. So in my unboxing, I showed the box, but they had a little sticker that looked like the old KB Toys sticker. So it is a KB Toys exclusive, and now they've made it a Fans Hobby and Chosen Prime holiday exclusive. But it really does look nice. It's got a nice deco on it. You got that kind of a shiny silver. I can't tell if it's in the plastic or it's a finish, but it does look nice. And then the green stripes are painted on. That looks good. And then blue stripes painted onto the maroon plastic and blue on here. That all looks really good. They've changed, obviously, the missile to translucent blue. You got some blue paint up here. If we open up this cockpit here, we'll see it says MB-19D, 228 out of 500. So it is limited to 500 pieces. I think 600 pieces worldwide, but 500 pieces for the US market. So if you get one of these, you can check your number there. Overall, nice looking. It's got rubber tires. It does roll very nicely. Nice chunky guy. Let's bring in the other so you can compare. So here is Huntsman, their version of Stalker. And here is the original Double Agent, or their version of Double Dealer. And you could see what they've redecoed. Really, they've gotten rid of the wings. So you can see that all this purple part is gone. They just have the part that makes up the back. They got rid of all of this. They also got rid of the head. So if you come to the back here, you'll see there's no more bird head. Obviously, they still have a robot head, but there's no bird head. So, and it's the same. These two are the same mold, just different colors and different head. But you can see they did remove this head on both of these. Missile is the same. It does still light up. So if you take this apart, you can press this button back here and it lights up back there. Press it again, it turns off. Press it one more time, it lights up on the front. So that's a cool little feature there. And that is all pretty much the same. I just wanted to show you the difference of colors. I do really like the missiles. That was an add-on additional piece, right? Not only are these little wheel wells new, but the missiles and the radar dish you see in the back are new parts that were added for compared to the original mold. So that's pretty cool that Fans Hobby is willing to do that much for an exclusive. I just think it's pretty neat. We do also have a difference in the Power Masters. So we get 3 Power Masters this time. Usually you only get 2. So we happen to get 3 now. And we can open up his wings here. So according to Get Right Robot, this guy's name is Half Bat. Obviously Rat Bat. Done in the colors that you'd expect. That kind of purplish maroon. Black and silver. It looks really good. On the back you got this bronze for the chrome, so they've changed up the chrome. Then we have Rumble and Frenzy, or Crumble and Brenzy, according to Get Right Robot. And yeah, pretty cool deck on these. This guy's got a gold chrome, and then this guy's got a silver chrome. And just to show you the original, here is the original Power Master or Power Pilot. And then here's the Huntsman. So really they've just changed the color scheme, but they made the faces silver with red eyes now. And then the chest has silver and gold instead of the blue and the bronze. And on the back, obviously they've recolored the chrome, but basically exactly the same mold. But it is Soundwave, so these are intended to be his tapes. And then for this guy, here's the original Power Pilot included with Double Agent. And again, you can just see redecoed, same mold, but it does look really good. I really like the idea here of giving us the tapes, since this is Soundwave. Now the original toy the tapes didn't go into the actual chest like a Soundwave would. So I was trying to look and see if that was a feature, and it wasn't. But you can get these guys into the vehicle mode. So if you open up right here, and this is the same as the original, nothing new, but I'll just show you anyway. You can flip this around, lift this up. You want to take this guy, or whichever one, rotate the legs like this, stick them through, and then rotate them back around, lift up at the hip, and you can kind of get his arms kind of posed like he's driving or whatever. And then you're going to close this back down, and now he's driving, and you got a nice little silver console right here. I think that looks really good. And we can take wrap back. I mean, you can do whatever you want, to be honest. I'm just showing you one configuration. You can lift up this panel right here, fold up his legs, fold up his arms, and you can pretend that he is on this battle station over here. So I just thought that was kind of cool. Gonna have him back there or whatever. Just get his wings folded back. And then we can take this missile, and there's a little bit of reconfiguring here. So open up this back piece here, pull the arm out, rotate it around, bring this up. I'm going to pull out the hand, bring this all the way around, open up the fingers, just put them straight like that. And then you can close this back up. And now you can take this missile, close up this handle, open up this handle, slide this down in, and now we have missile launcher mode, and you can actually angle this however you like. And I'm pretending that half bat, whatever you want to call him, is going to be controlling the missile. And then we can put this guy right here. There's a little indentation. It actually is meant for the bird mode, but we don't have a bird mode in this one, so he can sit right there. And there you go. All three of them could ride along and could be a battle station. Pretty cool. And for your size comparison, there it is next to the Magic Square Optimus Prime and the Fans Hobby Boss Man exclusive. So you can see a car mode next to it. Nice big tank here, you know, big, beefy, and intimidating vehicle. All right, let's get this guy transformed into robot mode. Since we've already reviewed this figure twice, really no reason to transform. We're going to get it transformed off camera, and we'll be right back. All right, and there's Machine Wave transformed into robot mode. And yes, he looks a little bit naked without some of the stuff. Let's get those installed. But I just wanted to show you what it looked like if you transform it. You can configure the backpack different ways. This is the way I configure it, just so I can store all the missiles back here. I showed this in the Huntsman review, so you can check that out. But you can have it configured really any way you want. But let's get some of the parts in here. First of all, we want to look like the Power Master down there because it just looks kind of weird. Personal preference, I think the red guy, Rumble, whatever you want to call him, looks best in this spot just because of the color scheme. I really think that looks beautifully sharp. But obviously you can put any of them in there. So just lift this up, detach this, and then we'll go with Frenzy or the blue one. And that looks okay, but again, my personal preference is the red one. We can get his radar dish plugged in right here into his shoulder. That actually completes the look for this character. And I'll put the image up there so you can take a look. We'll put the missile up there. We'll grab his gun. Nice silver deco. And that'll fit. It's a sliding mechanism. So it's got a great groove and a slot. And there it is. Fully complete. Looks awesome. Really nicely done. Alright, and there is Machine Wave with his mold mates. The Huntsman and Double Agent and they look really good. I love the color variations on these two. And just to point out the differences, the legs are the same. I just have them turned differently on the original because that's how he's meant to be. But you can see the back, the wings are very different. In fact, there are no wings. There's no bird mode on here, so there's no head. The wings aren't there to actually make the bird mode. There's no tail fin. You can see that's been removed. It just has this cover panel. So slightly different transformation, but very, very similar. They just, and then the wheels have been moved to this panel instead of being on the back of the shoulders. Just because it's tradition here, there it is next to the Magic Square Optimus Prime. And he is a bit taller. He's a big guy, but big taller than Optimus Prime here. So final recommendations on the Fans Hobby and Chosen Prime exclusive Machine Wave. I really like this mold and this deco in general. I'm going to say 4 out of 5. Going to recommend it. This was my #1 figure for 2023, was their version of Double Dealer. And this is no exception. It's basically, a retool of this, with some parts removed. And then now they give you the 3 Power Pilots or Power Masters instead of the 2. And the fact that they recolored them into the tapes is just so cool. By the way, I did take off the arms and legs on this guy just so you could get it to look more like Rat-Bat. So if you want to do that, you can. I just thought it looked a little bit better, looked more like Rat-Bat. But yeah, just the fact that they were able to do that, and Fans Hobby's willing to play along and kind of release it in this is just really cool. Now, the original Machine Wars Soundwave, I don't think it had opening chest where you could actually even mimic this kind of thing. So I don't think it was meant to have quote-unquote tapes. But either way, I just think this is such a cool nod to the character. Really cool that they included these tapes, and just overall, I'm really impressed with what they're able to do with Fans Hobby as a partner and, put out cool figures like this. So thanks to the Chosen Prime, Get Right Robot, and Fans Hobby for putting this together. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.